6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. The Prime Minister has ordered an immediate release of 23 billion rupees to resolve the issues confronting the people of Azad Jammu and Kashmir. The Azad Jammu and Kashmir government has announced subsidy in prices of wheat flour and electricity immediately to provide relief to the people. Korea has expressed the desire to enhance cooperation with Pakistan in a number of areas of mutual interest. The Deputy Prime Minister has urged the Shanghai Cooperation Organization member states to harness the potential for sustained progress and prosperity of the region. Heavy deployment of occupation troops in Srinagar today marked the sham elections for the Indian Parliament in the United Nations disputed Kashmir. The Israeli forces today pushed deep into Gaza's northern edge and across a highway into Rafah amid worsening humanitarian crisis. The third and last T20 international between Pakistan and Ireland will be played at Dublin tomorrow. And now the news in detail. The Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif has ordered an immediate release of 23 billion rupees to resolve the issues confronting the people of Azad Jammu and Kashmir. The Prime Minister decided to provide funds after thoroughly examining the situation in the territory at a special meeting in Islamabad today. The meeting was attended by the Prime Minister of Azad Jammu and Kashmir and the top political leadership. Ministers and leaders of the coalition parties also participated in the meeting. The Kashmiri leadership and other participants of the meeting thanked the Prime Minister for his decision to provide funds. The Azad Jammu and Kashmir government has announced subsidy in prices of flour and electricity immediately to provide relief to the people. Addressing a news conference in Islamabad today, the Prime Minister Azad Kashmir Chaudhry Anwarul Haq said notifications have been issued immediately following the intervention of Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif. He thanked Shahbaz Sharif for his keenness in resolving the issue amicably and ordering the release of 23 billion rupees immediately. As per the notification, the price of wheat flour has been reduced from 3,100 rupees to 2,000 rupees per 40 kilograms. Electricity prices will be 3 rupees per unit for the usage between 1 to 100 units, 5 rupees per unit for usage between 100 to 300 units, and 6 rupees per unit for 300 and above slab. Commercial rates of electricity have been fixed at 10 rupees per unit for 1 to 300 unit slab, and for 300 above slab it has been fixed at 15 rupees per unit. The Azad Jammu and Kashmir Prime Minister thanked the federal government for enduring a burden of 23 billion rupees on the national exchequer with an open heart for the sake of the people of Azad Kashmir. Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif says Pakistan is keen to learn from Korea's experience of industrialization in small and medium enterprises sector growth, as well as in the field of information technology, including artificial intelligence. He was talking to the ambassador of the Republic of Korea to Pakistan, Park Hee-chan, who called on him in Islamabad today. The Prime Minister offered to enhance export of skilled manpower from Pakistan to meet Korea's human resources needs. He proposed the exchange of business delegations between Seoul and Islamabad to promote mutually beneficial trade. In an exclusive interview with Arab media Al Arabiya English, the Prime Minister said Pakistan and Saudi Arabia are partners in progress and prosperity. He said both the countries have identified areas of mutual cooperation at the level of the government to government and business to business. alluding to the recent engagements between the two countries, including the conduct of a joint investment conference. The Prime Minister said this shows the seriousness and sincerity of the top Saudi leadership to enhance relations with Pakistan. Shahbaz Sharif said collaborative efforts between Pakistan and Saudi Arabia will help enhance agri production, including that of fruits, vegetables, wheat, sugarcane, and cotton. The Prime Minister appreciated the Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman for his visionary and dynamic leadership that has transformed the kingdom in the last 8 years. He said the Crown Prince's vision of 2030 is a role model not only for Pakistan but for many countries of the world. This is Radio Pakistan. The Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Mohammad Isagdar has expressed Pakistan's strong commitment to advancing Shanghai Cooperation Organization's security and development agenda. He was talking to the Secretary General of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, Ambassador Yang Ming, in Beijing today. Isagdar reaffirmed Pakistan's unwavering commitment to the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Charter and the organization's fundamental ideals as enunciated in the Shanghai Spirit. Recognizing the immense potential of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization region, the Deputy Prime Minister emphasized the collective responsibility of SCO member states to collaborate effectively and harness the potential for sustained progress and prosperity of the entire Shanghai Cooperation Organization region. Ambassador Yang Min reiterated SCO Secretariat's continued support to Pakistan during its tenure as the chair of the heads of government of the organization. Pakistan and Turkey have resolved to further solidify their economic ties by increasing investment in bilateral trade volume. The commitment was expressed during a meeting between the ambassador of Turkey to Pakistan, Mehmet Bakachi, and the Minister for Economic Affairs, Ahad Khan Chima, in Islamabad today. They also discussed the establishment of a branch of Turkish Bank in Pakistan. The minister reiterated Pakistan's commitment to continue working closely to realize the full potential of the bilateral relationship and enhance cooperation across various sectors. On the occasion, the ambassador reiterated Turkey's eagerness to explore avenues for expanding bilateral trade and fostering cooperation in energy, banking, commerce, railways, and tourism. In the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, heavy deployment of Indian forces in Srinagar today marked the sham elections for Indian Parliament in the United Nations disputed territory. According to the Kashmir Media Service, a multi-layered security purportedly for elections exposed the true nature of voting process. Contrary to the Indian government's claims, a low turnout has been witnessed due to widespread self-boycott by the local people. In India, people voted in the fourth phase of a 7-week-long general elections today as campaign rhetoric became more strident over religious divisions. Voting for 96 parliament seats largely covered the southern and eastern states of Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, and Odisha. Srinagar, the main city of the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, also voted for the first time since Modi's 2019 decision to remove the region's special status. The Israeli forces today pushed deep into the ruins of Gaza's north edge and across a highway into Rafah. Hundreds of thousands of Palestinians have again taken flight, and aid troops fear a humanitarian crisis. The health ministry in Gaza said today that the besieged Palestinian territory's health system is hours away from a collapse. And now cricket. The third and last T20 between Pakistan and Ireland will be played at Dublin tomorrow. The match will start at 7 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. The series is levelled 1-1. And finally, the weather report. Mainly hot and dry weather is expected in most parts, while very hot conditions in southern parts of the country during the next 12 hours. However, rain, wind and thunderstorm is expected in Gilgit-Baltistan. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.